Today we're going to be working with one of my most favorite ingredients, which is chorizo. And if you know chorizo, it's a Mexican sausage that you usually make it with eggs called chorizo con huevo. And it's so good. It's one of the best things that you could ever have. I highly recommend it. But today we're going to be mixing it up. We're going to be turning our chorizo into other dishes. And one is chorizo burgers. I can't wait to try these. Just to let you know, this is my first time trying it out, but I know it's going to taste so good because it's chorizo. Alright, so here are my burgers. I have some lean meat grounded up, and I have a little portion of chorizo mixed in it. Of course, you know, the more burgers you make, the more chorizo you're going to add to it. I added a little bit of garlic salt and some Italian breadcrumbs and a little bit of an egg white just to kind of bind everything together. And I also put a little bit of tapatio just to enhance that chorizo flavor because it's the best flavor you could ever imagine. And I'm also going to be making something called Queso Fundido. That's a traditional dip. It's a cheese pepper dip. And what I'm going to do is have a chorizo base, which is going to make it taste so good. And I'm going to see what other lovely ingredients I have inside, because right now I got the chorizo and I got the cheese and I got some chips right here. And that's basically all that I need, but I want to just zap it up. And I also want to see what kind of good bread that I have to make my burger and what kind of good cheese that I can add to it. Alright, so I got my grill going on. I'm going to go ahead and add my burgers, and then we're going to go ahead and look into that fridge and into that pantry to see what other magical ingredients that I have in store for our lovely recipe today. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so let's see what we got inside our fridge. Alright, look what I found, some leftover beans. This has jalapeno in it, so it's going to make it have so much more oomph, and it's going to be even more explosive because you got the chorizo, you got the beans, you got the cheese. This is going to be so good. Now, I just want to see if I got even more cheese because queso fundido is all about cheese. So let's see what I got in here. I got some Mexican cheese. This is going to go perfectly with it. Tie everything all together. And let's see, am I missing anything else? You know what? I'm going to look for some sandwich cheese for my burgers because I want to make it taste kind of like a chili burger. Alright, so I got some sliced American cheese. And let's see, is there anything else that I can add? I mean, I could do lettuce, tomato, and onion, but you know what? I want me some good cheeseburgers. Something zesty that's got all the flavor. I don't want to take anything away. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what kind of yummy bun or roll of some sort. I'm going to have to say that I want to use this onion roll. This is a sandwich roll, and it's going to be for my burger. I like cheating. Cheating's always fun, because you know what? You end up busting out these miracles that you would never even think that would taste good together. So break the rules. That's what this is all about. Alright, so I got my meat grilling over there, and I'm just going to show you how I'm going to go ahead and add everything together to make that queso fundido. Alright, let's keep going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these leftover beans that have jalapeno in it. I'm very glad that I picked the appropriate bean for this dish. The leftover worked out to perfection. So what I'm just basically doing is getting all these beans. I'm incorporating it into the chorizo like so. I'm mixing it up. This is going to be so delicious. I can't wait for you guys to try the chorizo, because if you haven't tried it, you're going to completely fall in love. Alright, so there we go. I just smashed it all in there. Now I got here some jack pepper cheese, and I have some American cheese. Pretty much the same thing here. I just chopped it up, and I'm going to add the Mexican blend. So I'm just going to throw it all in there, all mixed up. I'm not trying to make it look pretty or fancy. I just want it to taste good, and it's going to be so nice once it's all like baked together. And I'm going to actually bake it in this pan because it's ideal for queso fundido. You kind of want like that whole skillet type of a feel. Just to let you know, I made these chips out of old tortillas. I mean, they're not old, they're just kind of hard on one side because I didn't cover them up all the way when I was refrigerating them. But you know what? They're perfect for chips. I got just a little bit of canola oil in like a regular deep pan, and I cooked them on high for just a little bit, and look what we got. Perfect, perfect chips. I drained them, I added some salt, they're delicious. All right, as you can see here, we have all the cheeses combined. This actually goes inside your broiler, or your oven, or your stove. There's no rules, just whatever works for you. You could even put it out on a grill if you want to. Everything will be just fine. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that in there, and I'm gonna check up on my burgers to see how they're doing. All right. Everything is ready. I can't wait for you to see. I wish you were here to try with me, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to make it on your own time. All right, so I have my chorizo burgers. I've got my zesty cheese, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my onion bread that I drizzle with a little bit of tapatio, and on the other side I put a little bit of mayonnaise. So I'm just gonna top that off. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut that. Oh, look at that. We got the chorizo and the hamburger meat and the cheese all wrapped in this delicious bread. I'm going in for a bite. Wow. Amazing. This is so good. I can't believe that I actually made this taste so much better than I expected it to. You could taste that spice from the chorizo. It gives it that great zesty taste, and there's so much flavor because chorizo has so much flavor packed in it. It enhanced that hamburger meat so nicely. I'm going in for another bite. I don't care. The cheese is perfect. So perfect for this meal. Any other cheese would be civilized, but nothing's like that really good American, like Velveeta style cheese. Oh, all right. I think I'm gonna be digging into that right after we're done with this. But first, I'm gonna show you this queso fundido. Look at that. I know you're jealous. All right, let's see. Wow. Oh. I'm in heaven. You need to make this. This is making me feel so high right now. This is so delicious because you got so many different cheeses, the chorizo and the beans. It's out of this world. Oh, I can't tell you enough how happy I am that you watched this episode, because I know you're gonna get yourself some chorizo and you're gonna make some awesome things just like this. Make these. You will blow people's